drug is
Right,
that
you
to
have no
take
idea
you.
what
There's no
happened.
frame of reference. Like first time I did acid, I was scared. I knew that I was about to be on a fucking journey. You know what I'm saying? That was the idea. You accidentally take it, and then it's just you're just in this state. Dude.
Yeah, flashbacks. Bro, it stays in your fat.
Yeah.
The acid stays in your fat, man. And one day, you're just fucking driving down the road, and the road becomes teardrops. Like, what? Yeah, man, you have a flashback. People die that way. Maybe you'll never come back.
Yeah, I think I took so much acid one time. The most acid I ever took when I was 19 years old, maybe 18. Dude, I liquid acid in an eyedropper. We're like, oh, no way, dude, let's do it. He was like $3 a head, which was super cheap. And then my buddy Dan, I remember he did like 2 drops, and I was like, oh, sweet, dude. He's like, all right, let me do another one. And then he went, and I did 2. And then he was like, I want to do another one. And then he went and squirted it. And I went, holy shit, dude. I was like, well, I can't let you do that by yourself. And I went,
oh my God.
We gave it back to the guy, and he looked how much was left in it. He was like, dude, he was like, don't pay me. He was like, you didn't get this from me. And then he just walked away from us. And then within 10 minutes, dude, within 10, you know, as it takes like 45 minutes to come on, 10 minutes, I'm talking about on another planet, dude. Another fucking planet. Just within 5 minutes of that, I lose Dan. Dan's running down the street like a lunatic.
When you say another planet, like, what are you experiencing?
Just extreme, like, I don't even remember most of the trip, but I remember I saw a friend and they got in their car, and the lights from the car, it was like I was on a spaceship, dude. It was just like the music, and I mean, it was just like the hardest I've ever tripped by far. And it's everything, like the visuals, the sounds, the feeling, but such an intense trip, like scary. It started becoming really scary. Started going down the road where, you know, everything is everything. Like that was my conclusion, was like that life is death and death is life, and, you know, sound is the same thing as a fucking table.
Right.
Just being a fucking lunatic. And I remember like starting to think, it kept on coming into my head to kill myself, because I wanted, that's an experience that I can only experience once. It was like just really scary fucking thoughts. And I tripped for 2 full days, 48 hours straight, didn't sleep, just kept on tripping. Then I finally fell asleep, and then the next morning I woke up and it was like I had taken a hit of acid the next morning, but it was normal enough that I was like, so really for like 3 days I tripped.
And when you were tripping, what did the world look like?
There was just like the world, I mean, it's a great question. It's a really great question. I'm trying to remember what my perspective was on how the world looked. I remember being at a Dunkin' Donuts and just sitting there at the table and just fucking thinking about numbers a lot, and just fucking
Numbers.
Yeah, and everything was just fucking brighter. It wasn't pleasurable at all. It wasn't like,
Why were you thinking about numbers?
I don't know. I was just, the numbers were just like coming into my head, and I was just repeating like fake math equations that weren't real.
How do you know that?
Maybe they were real. I know
What
we
if you wrote those bitches down? What if you wrote those bitches down and someone like Eric
I
Weinstein
unlocked
would
some
look at you and go, what are you doing here? Where did you learn this? Oh my God, this is the solution. And they run over to one of those fucking Goodwill Hunting chalkboards.
I figured it all out.
Imagine,
I
bro.
know.
Imagine if that's what ideas are when you're tripping. What if you're catching like an alien life form it comes in the form of an idea.